Hello and welcome to the reopening of the campus video. We'd like to start first of all by just a thank you to our community. Thank you for your patience and for your flexibility in these challenging times. This video is really designed to help give you a bit of a look inside as to what it will be like when you come back on to campus. Over the summer, we have been working hard to make sure that all of our safety measures are there, as well as to ensure that we provide you with continuity of learning, regardless of whichever platform or format you wish to use to access that learning. So you'll see the details and the documents that we've sent you, and you'll see from this video when we talk about entrance and exits and pickups and drop-offs and how we move around the campus. It's all been cleverly and well thought out to ensure that we can minimize any kind of risk and make sure that we can keep people as safe as possible so they can all focus on their learning. Everyone has their part to play to make this work. And one of the key things we need all of our community to do is first and foremost to follow the screening measures. Please do check what those are from our guides and do not send children into campus if they are showing any of those symptoms.
Each year group will have their own designated pickup and drop-off zone, along with entrances and exits into the school. We will also have a staggered pickup and drop-off times so you know when to collect your children. Only early years parents will be asked to park up to take their children to the early years garden where they'll be collected by the teachers.
In the secondary school, we have a pickup and drop-off system with designated entrances for each year group. Year 12 and Year 13 have designated driver spaces, and from here they will go round to their entrance where they will be temperature checked. During secondary pickup, please look for the designated lanes for each year group. From here, our security guards will be able to direct you into the correct places and allow you to leave the campus safely.
Our students that ride the bus have a number of different procedures that they undertake before they even enter the campus as well. They have their temperature taken before they get on the bus. They have their hands sanitized. They even have their shoes sprayed before they can access the bus. So they are all sanitized and cleaned on entry into the bus before they even get to the campus. One of the key things to think about for our campus, where we are so fortunate, is that we have a lot of space. And we've really looked to use that space effectively as we put together our reopening plan.
In classrooms, desks are spaced apart to facilitate physical distancing measures. Each year group will have the entire use of their neighbourhood, and we will also be making use of the space on our outdoor campus.
They will still get a chance to go outside, weather permitting, for some outside playtime as well.
Each year group will have their own designated play area out on the school field. They will also have a play pack which will only be used by that year group. After each use, it will be carefully disinfected and ready for when they come outside to play again.
We will endeavour to use the outdoor spaces as much as possible.
To facilitate the needs of our families and our students, there will be two options for learning at BIS Houston this year. The first option is to be an on-campus bulldog. Your child will come to school each day and will follow the policies and procedures as laid out in this video and our documentation. The second option for your family is for your child to be a virtual bulldog.
We will have a digital student in every classroom, allowing participation virtually for all students. And in addition, any student that's not in the country will be able to access this asynchronously.
The other thing that's really important is the idea of physical distancing. And we're very particular with that use of word there, physical distancing, because we want people to remain physically distant from each other to minimize the risk of spread, but we also want people to be socially connected.
At the entrance of each neighbourhood, we will have a hand sanitising station, and children will be asked to sanitise their hands before they come into the neighbourhood. Each classroom also has a sink, and we will be encouraging frequent hand washing.
All of us have to continue to take personal responsibility for our own hygiene, do our part, make our contribution to keeping everybody safe. When it comes to lunchtime, all of our younger students in early years and our primary age students and even our middle school students, they will all have their lunchtime in their neighbourhood.
High school will have access to the BOMA on a rotational basis where they can get their lunch during the lunchtime.
As you can see, this is part of our cleaning team. They're with us all day, constantly moving around the campus, really focused on what we call the high-touch areas, and they're using a special disinfectant that lasts for 30 days. There's a 30-day lifespan. Once we have covered the whole campus in this, anything that touches the surface within those 30 days is immediately cleaned through that process. On top of that, every night, we then fog and spray each of the rooms that we use. This uses a highly effective disinfectant. It has what they call a 10-minute lag time. So we spray and fog the rooms, and within 10 minutes, those rooms again have been removed of any kind of germs or bacteria. So overall, there's lots of different levels of cleaning that we put in place. All of it is designed, again, just to give us this sense of confidence, reassurance that any space that we go into is as clean as it can be. So what really now it comes down to is us all working together, us being united as a community to try and keep everybody safe. So please do respect all of the rules and the guidelines that we put in place and the things that we ask you to follow. You'll see around the campus, the phrase we like to say is, keep the pack safe. Our pack of bulldogs all safe together. And then we can be proud, each one of us, as to the contribution we're doing to make sure that a British International School of Houston is a safe place for fantastic learning.